What is going on YouTube? FitnessKensho here. Today we're talking about back. It's all about building that nice dense back that everyone wants. And the thing about training back is that most people can't see their back when they're training it, unless obviously they have like a shirt like this, or the gym is packed with mirrors, or you got someone that's physically telling you, I see the contraction. Typically, like with other muscle groups, obviously when you work on your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your traps, your legs, you can kind of see the contraction hand in hand right when you're working out. But your back, you don't. But you have to feel it. You have to be, again, I've mentioned this plenty of times, you gotta be in the muscle with anytime you're training, whether you're training legs, whether you're training calves, whether you're training chest, or you're training arms and back, especially back, because you can't see that contraction. Typically, one of the things that most people do, especially when they're doing curls, is they look at their biceps when they're contracting. Like, they're like, ooh, okay, cool, I get one. Ooh, I got another one. Like, they're trying to look for that for confirmation. With back, you can't do that. You have to feel it. You have to make sure you're feeling it. So the thing with back is that obviously our lower back can take a lot of tension off of where we're trying to target. That's number one. So lower back is very, very strong. You know, we squat, we bend down to pick things up. So naturally, our lower back can take a ton of punishment, especially if you deadlift too. But there's various ways that you can perform the dumbbell rows, and I'm gonna show you the specific way that, in my opinion, it takes away a lot of the lower back tension. It helps you stabilize and increase your core strength, and it's also, you're gonna feel it the most in your lats, because that's what you want. You want to feel it in your lower lats. You're bringing that dumbbell up. All right. So the most common way that people do pretty much the dumbbell rows, that they grab a bench and they kind of lean there. You know, they stand right here, they put one arm, and they just kind of like rowing like this, right? So right there, you can tell that, you know, you're getting a lot of momentum. You know, so every time you swing your body this way, not that I'm saying that cheating is bad, because honestly, when you get to those tough reps, whatever, cheat. If you get 8 clean reps and you're trying to get to 12, cheat on those last 4. There's no problem with that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're cheating from the get-go, there is a problem. That means you need to fix the way you're positioned on the actual row, right? So here's how I will position yourself. So I got this bench right here. So technically, you want to pretty much I would say you want to put your body completely at a straight angle right here and arch your back. So anytime we're doing any type of back movements, you always want to keep that chest up. You know, anytime you're trying to target your chest, you want to keep your chest up. You want to drive the tension to your chest. Same thing with your back. You want to keep the chest up so that when you drive back, that is gonna actually contract your back. That's, again, chest up all the time for any type of back movement. So again, the setup, here we go. So we're right here. We got that arch in your back. You see the little arch right there? That arch is gonna make sure that I'm not gonna use my lower back at all to actually come down every time. So my lower back is not gonna flex whatsoever. Keeping the chest up is gonna make sure that the upper back is gonna be contracted with each row. So when I come down right here, I'm bringing the dumbbell in front of me so I can stretch out my lats and then come back with the elbow. Trying to keep that elbow as close as possible to my body, because once that elbow goes a little bit out, I start targeting my shoulders a little bit more, my rear delts. So I want to keep that elbow, instead of flaring out at a 45-degree angle like I'm benching, I want to keep that tucked nice and close, like I'm doing close grip benching. Same thing goes with the dumbbell rows. You want to keep that elbow real close. So keeping that elbow close, arching that back right here, standing, legs completely straight, core tight to stabilize your core so that you're not thinking about moving back and forth, especially when the weight goes down, where you're going to stretch out your lat muscles or your back muscles, and then you come right back up. So that's pretty much the number one staple when trying to develop your back. Also, if you do a lot of bilateral movements, you need to move over to unilateral movements. And why? Because you're always going to develop some type of inconsistency. If you do like barbell rows, which obviously requires you to use 2 hands and 1 barbell, you don't know which one is taking more of the load. You could be more in the muscle with one lat than the other one, so you have to do unilateral movements in order to fix those inconsistencies. And doing the dumbbell rows is the number one exercise, in my opinion, when you're trying to fix any type of inconsistencies with your lats in your back, obviously. So that is the dumbbell row. please give it a try if you do have some type of inconsistencies with your lats, because it's a key exercise to actually fixing those inconsistencies that most of you guys may have. So yep, that's the tutorial on the dumbbell rows. If you do like the tutorial, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below. Like always, if you do have any exercises that you guys want me to cover in the future, I'll get those to you as soon as I can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.